It's really wonderful to be here today. And I have to say, it is also so daunting, the idea of changing things.
What a time it is for us to be gathering to immerse ourselves in the promise and obligation of metamorphosis.
There's this zeitgeist shift to realizing that we are all meant to be creating this, that there are no rules anymore.
The generative narrative is there. It's not even that we have to create it, it's that we have to take it seriously.
The deeper meaning of offering or generosity, it actually means letting go.
If it could have been solved with words, it would have been solved already.
What the modern science is showing us is that the brain and the mind are trainable. I sometimes joke that there's a geopolitical case for you to get your shit together.
I'm here to report good news. I'm happy to report that there is a new human story for the future based on hard evolutionary science, and I have just enough time on this panel to read you the table of contents.
If mindfulness was a drug, it would be ripped off the shelves of every pharmacy.
I'm grateful for the first generation of slaves who held on, which would give birth to the abolitionist movement. I want to be grateful for the indigenous people, in particular in North America, who survived being removed from the territory. And yet, some of those communities are still here. That's quite resilient.
What really inspired me was how many folks are here in their hearts.
Life is matter with intentionality. Now, how the heck does that happen?
Just think about a dragonfly, for example. It's an aquatic being. It lives in a different world, and then suddenly he has to let go and give up everything that he knew so that he can break through the surface of the water, get wings, and become the thing that we know as the dragonfly. So that's what metamorphosis does.
Listening in to different perspectives on how to talk to people, to be understood.
We've kind of summarized the 4 pillars of inner transformation as follows: wisdom, community, practice, and service.
These words bridge time from the past into the present to the future, spiraling to this moment when you're hearing them.
Things are shifting. So in the theme of metamorphosis, we're seeing this paradigm shift with people really calling for change. And across the G20 countries, right, like even in our current economic terms, 74% of people believe that the economy should be working in a way that directly supports the health and well-being of people and planet rather than just generating profits and wealth.
What is the water thinking? What is the rock thinking? We cannot exclude them.
I'm here as a physician, not an economist, to say we need societal transformation because our lives and the rest of life on Earth depends on it.
If you're looking for an action item, if after this day of metamorphosis, you make a conscious decision with intention that whenever you use that 4-letter word self, you do not equate it with the individual.
But I actually do retain some optimism about where we can go from here.